to my channel. I'm Memee. I hope you're having a great day. Guys, in today's video we're going to be talking about grinding with your alt accounts. I do often get asked how do I manage to grind and grow up my pets so fast and how I manage everything. So I thought I'd just do a quick overview of what I actually do when I'm grinding on my private server. Before we get into it guys though, make sure that you are subscribed with those notifications turned on, and let's just go ahead and begin. Alright guys, so this is my setup, and as you can see I've got several alt accounts all lined up inside my neighbourhood, and inside each and every single one of these houses is a person working on a pet. Whether they're as a baby or whether they're as a grown-up all depends on what I'm actually after at the time. Like if we pop into this house, they should all be grown-ups and they've all got their individual setups, so they've all got 2 showers, 2 beds, food, water and something for the playground. Some of them may have trees and cauldrons, but not all of them. If I'm just working on pets, then everybody will be playing as a grown-up. If, however, I am after money and grinding for books, then they will be playing as babies. Currently I'm quite okay for money, so everybody is going to be playing as a baby. You do have the option to make a family with your alt accounts, and then one person can work on so many pets, but I get a little bit confused. As you can see, everybody's either working on a Persian cat or a Royal Corgi, and the reason for that is I have just traded my own Mega Royal Corgi, so I'm making a new one. So it can get a little bit confusing if you're going to make a family as to which Royal Corgi it is. So it's just easier to keep everybody separate from my point of view. I'm going to get rid of my reindeer because he's a bit sleepy. As you can imagine, every house there's my house. Every house is set up exactly the same, including mine. I have coffee as well, just so I've got an option for the pet, and so I can drink water or vice versa, they can drink the coffee, and then I can do 2 tasks at once. He's still working on the neon Persian. Everybody's going to be sleeping now because everybody's unmanned. And then the last 2 houses are over here. As you can see, everybody's layout is pretty much identical. Colour changes as well, that's just so I can actually see at a glance which house I'm in on which alt account, and everybody looks different as well, so I know who's who. Oh, look at the Royal Corgi. I've never really noticed that he sleeps on his back. So what I would do once I've got everybody set up is I'll show you in my house. Is this one mine? No, it's Memee Ann's. Let's have a little look. This one's mine. I need to change the colour of these 2 houses because they're exactly the same. So when I'm loading everybody in, everybody gets 20 waters, 1, 2, 3, 4 to 20. They also get 20 donuts. If I'm working, I will always be working as a baby. So I would tend to change myself into a baby. As well, you can also run around the map a little bit quicker. So I would get 20 water, 20 donuts, and 20 coffee. For the purpose of this video though, I'm just going to stay as a parent, otherwise I'm going to keep needing tasks. And then what I do then is I teleport over to gifts, and at this point, if my alt accounts were all playing as babies, I would stop right here and I would pull out my marshmallows, and I tend to get about 30 of these. I don't know why, but that's what we do. So every alt account, when they teleport over to gifts, because this is the quickest way to get to the hospital, I will make them stop by here and pick up some marshmallows, because we all know the marshmallows cure the hunger need in 1 rather than the 3 that the donuts have, or the apples. And then we come over here and we collect ourselves some golden apples, because nobody wants to keep coming back over here and getting healed. Oh wait, my camera's having a funny one. Let's just fix that. And then what I do with my account, everybody's houses just stay in the neighbourhood besides mine. and you can probably hear the alt accounts all going off behind me. I generally do have them on mute. I don't know whether you can hear them or not. So I move my home here. So when we get the camping task, I just teleport myself back to my home because it's the closest one to the campsite, and then everybody just teleports to me. So I am like the lead person, and everybody just stands still and just teleports around the map. So once I get here, this is where I pull out my tent. So this is as far into the campsite as I ever get, and then my pet would sleep in one and I would sleep in the other. And that is pretty much how I set up my alt accounts when I'm in my grinding server. And then of course to get around the place, so when you got the task at the pet salon or at the pizza party, I just teleport over to the toy shop and then exit the toy shop. And then you're either just over the road to the pet salon or just around the corner to the pizza parlour. You can either teleport to the toy shop, or the other one that you can teleport to is the car showroom, which is just pretty much the same distance. I find that the gift shop's the toy shop's just a little bit closer to the pizza parlour. And then we have the school task. The easiest thing for me to do is to pop on over to gifts. I don't understand why you can teleport to some places, you can't teleport to other places. It makes no sense to me. It would be so much easier if you can teleport to all the areas. When we used to have the hot springs task, which I miss, I feel really sorry that I never go to the hot springs anymore, and it's such a beautiful place to visit. Please adopt me, bring back the hot springs. Or at least make it so the hot springs does the shower task. So you could make it so you could have to go literally in the hot spring here, and that could cure the shower task. Because I do feel like it's such a beautiful place and it's just all gone to waste. But when the task was in game, I used to teleport over to the farm shop, and that was the closest place you could come to. I suppose you could, well, they're both probably about the same. You've got the farm shop, which is over there, or you could teleport to the baby shop, which is just there. Same for the playground needs. I don't ever use that one because they've got pianos in the homes, but the quickest way to get to the playground is to teleport over to the baby shop, and then of course your playground is just here. Boing. Whoop. Alright guys, I hope that answers everybody's questions that have messaged me asking me how I work on my alt accounts. That's all for today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, turn on those notifications, and I will see you next time. Bye bye butterflies!